sure that it was, open to all kids and we weren't just picking on those that sometimes, stand out for the wrong reasons.
I thought about doing it because I need help. I'm usually always in trouble. And my grades are a little low. So I wanted a mentor.
I wanted a mentor because I wanted to talk to somebody except my parents and my friends. Someone that was old enough to understand than my parents, because at this age I really don't want to talk to them sometimes.
I hope to get somebody to talk to in this program, form a relationship with somebody I could talk to and I could trust.
As far as matching the mentors with their mentees, this time we had them fill out an interest inventory and kind of tell us the things that they like to do. Trevor says he doesn't like anything about school. His favorite subject is lunch.
Lunch, does he have a favorite? Okay, we're reaching for straws here. Is he a UT fan, an A&M fan, anything like that?
It's just difficult to match a kid with an adult in some cases, and especially when the kid is not really open to sharing a lot of things on the interest inventory. And so we did have to kind of just doing some general matching up this time. So far it seems that it's worked out well that way.
After our second meeting, where we got into the grades, I asked him to pick one subject and to take the book home and study. And he did that. And after he did that, his grades came up, and it has moved on from just one subject to all of them.
I feel like he's like another father. I hope that I stay with him for a long time because I trust him.
I talked about how, my math wasn't really so good, and I was worried about the tax test. And so she said she was going to talk to my teachers.
Well, we went up to see her tutor, and it was like, somebody cares. Somebody's here to help me out, When I first said, let's go talk to her, I wasn't thinking how it would make her feel. But then once we got there, I could see this look on her face, Somebody got my back. It was just that simple.
He told me write down goals and put them in my mirror in my restroom. So I look in the mirror every morning and look at the goals.
I feel like I'm making a real connection with him. When I first met Trey, when he came in the office, it was sort of a shy. He was sort of shy. And now when he comes in the office, he walks up and he shakes my hand right away.
We're like best friends right now, basically.
The feedback that I get from the mentors, they're excited to come every day, and they're thanking me for having the opportunity to be involved with our students. Our students are always really excited about visiting with their mentors.
We're seeing some attitude changes in the classroom already. We're seeing some students who perhaps before didn't care as much are starting to care more about their grades and what's happening.
When I come now, he'll say, well, I'm doing good in my grades. And so you can see the change. And I think that is great. And of course, today he smiled for the first time. He said, well, I know you're gonna ask about the grades.
We are so proud that Spring Branch ISD was able to help a small rural district like LaGrange figure out how to take really the best promising practices from what we had learned over 7 years and apply that in their small community. And I think what it proves for us is it's not the size of the school, it's not the size of the district, it's the size of the heart of the people who are really committed to making a difference in the lives of kids who need those adults to help them get through.
Maintaining the relationships over the summer, I think, is going to be a big challenge because the kid's not going to stop growing and changing in those 3 months that they're out of school, and we're not going to be able to follow those relationships through the summer just because we don't have the resources.
As we continue with the program, one of our challenges is bound to be getting enough mentors every year. You know, again, we're back to it's a small town. And after a while, you're going to tap your sources. I mean, there's, you know, I can see that happening.
Wendy McCarty was very committed to trying to help young people. And one individual with a passion to make a difference, trying to help, can start a program.
If the mentoring program succeeds as we hope it does, you're looking at improving the lives of not only the 20 or so children we touch every year through the different grades. You're talking about the whole community is getting better because of this program.
It's not just one person. I'm making a difference in my mentee, and then when she grows up and gets married, I'm even making a difference in her children's lives and her grandchildren's lives because I'm teaching her how to be a good role model to her children.
Wendy proves to all of us that it just takes one really dedicated person with passion and with vision and someone who's really willing to investigate and figure out how to solve problems to strengthen all of our communities. She's certainly a role model for us and should be a role model for people everywhere.
I honestly doubt that Grange ISD would have their mentor program without Wendy McCarty. I do not believe we would have started that program without one individual's desire to try to help.